pretty bloody hot. So get some questions going in a second. I just started just because I've got a new computer. So I've been stuffing around with that. Just got editing software and everything on there. Hence why a lot of stuff hasn't been done. So we'll start to get KOORALBYN up. KOORALBYN will be coming up on Friday. So today, right now, as this is going live, is Wednesday. So we will be getting KOORALBYN on Friday. It was myself, Matty Clayton, Big Jace, and Richo. Right now, it's looking a treat. So get out there. If you're in the area, get out there. And if you did see our live video we done Saturday just gone, you'll see Chase Duffy is working golf ops out there as well. So Chase Duffy, young fella from Redcliffe, he's out there now. So wish him well. Hopefully he goes really well. And yeah, good for Chase. So it'd be good to get some young blood sort of out there. John's great out there, but just need some get up and goes. It's such a good spot out at KOORALBYN. Stay and play stuff, super cheap, super cheap, and that's what's so good about it. If you go out there and stay the night, go play it. Go out there and play a Copperhead challenge, and then play it the next day. See it in two different ways, way off the back, and then a little bit more on the social teats. So plenty of different ways to go about it out there, KOORALBYN. But mint, KOORALBYN is brilliant. KOORALBYN's amazing. So got one person watching, which is good. We'll get this going. It's just me tonight, but I'll get on. We'll get Rich on. I'm just doing a video here. The Callaway Epic Max LS and the Max. You can sort of see. Hopefully you've seen the My Golf Spy did their most wanted driver, and it come out number 1. Really good. The Epic Max LS is probably the pick of the bunch, in my opinion. If I had to say what's the top 3 drivers out there at the moment, without really doing a huge amount of testing, would be Epic Max LS, would be the Mizuno STZ, and the Ping G425. So look, the TaylorMade's fine. I don't think they've really done too much to improve on what the previous one was. It's a hard one. I mean, because the initial or the original sim was awesome. So that's a really tough change. So yeah, I've got elephants above me. They're all having a whinge. But hello Steve, how are you, mate? So yeah, ask some questions. If you've got any questions, that'd be great. But I'm just going to rattle on for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, and answer some questions, run you through what's going on, and we'll go from there. What's up, mate? Yeah, he'll come down. There'll be mini-me down here in a second. So like I said, Epic Max LS, I'd probably say is way up the top there. Like, it's, from a ball speed standpoint, Callaway seems to always, don't get it. It must be the speed frame. It must be the jailbreak stuff. It always does seem to be a little bit quicker than the others, or very close to it, if not. It always seems to be up there. You've got the Sim 2, bit average. I don't want to say average because it is very good, but it's just, it was just a slight change over the previous, because the original Sim was awesome. The original Sim was great. So, like I said, Epic Max LS, if you haven't had a hit, go have a hit. It's brilliant. It's amazing. And that's what that video is there. Just starting to do that one there, to put out tomorrow night. And then KOORALBYN will start on Friday night. So like I said, if you're just joining, 13 people watching, some more thumbs up would be awesome. Ask some questions. I'll get to them as an answer. And yeah, I'll run you through. Got KOORALBYN coming up, and we had BRIBIE the fortnight before. So yeah, any questions? 14 people, more thumbs up, great shares, all that sort of stuff. You know, it helps the channel, all that sort of stuff. But like I said, just got a new computer, so look at, I'm not too sure if I will. It's a lot more expensive. It's more than double the price of that, so it's a hard one to justify for probably not even, like, what would you think? should we get a 4K video, do you think that would change anything? Do you think that it would be worth it or not? So that's a question for you guys. More thumbs up, it'll be great. So, right, what do we got here? Andrews, hello. Any courses to play midweek with my son? Any trips away planned? I'll run through that in a second. Any course to play with your son? Andrew, look, there's a crap load of courses. I always say Walston Park is a brilliant track. Wally Park's an awesome track for beginners. Ashgrove, actually just down the road, that's where I take my son, and actually on Monday took the whole family out, and thank you Gareth for that. So Gareth Small, head pro out there, awesome, brilliant. So Ashgrove's very good. There's a few holes you can play there that aren't overly hilly, not overly long, not too much trouble. So yeah, so pretty much talk amongst yourself. There's something I haven't done yet. You talk about a trip away, Steve, I think said. Any trips away. Now, for Richo and I, we will be looking at going south a little tiny bit. Like I said, Byron, we need to knock over a few down that way. We definitely need to knock a few out that way. And then up a little bit north would be brilliant. So it's just trying to get the time off. I mean, I've got the easiest job in Australia, working 3 days a week, just full days, 3 days a week. So I've got the hardest job ever. But this is something that I would like to show you from a from a trip planned away. I've got family stuff planned. So if anybody can tell me what course this is. That would be nice. Oh, can we see it? There you go. So that's what I've got coming up in March. It is a course that is up north. It's a course that's up north on its own island. And I reckon I'm going to have to bring at least 24 golf balls. I'll get out of the way of it. I'll get out of the way of it so you can see. Very, very, very good. So there's the 18th hole. There you go. I'll get out of the way. Have a look at that. The kids are screaming. Have a look at that. You probably tell what that is from there. But I am looking very much forward to that. David, yes. Yes. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Like I said, probably going to need a shitload. Yeah, 24. Just 24. Well, how many tee shots? The way I look at it is how many tee shots. I got 18 tee shots. I got 18 tee shots. And if I'm starting to get down to my last couple, I might just hit wedges off everything. Never been up there, so it should be brilliant. It should be very, very good, and hopefully the weather's good. But that is absolutely correct. So for those that are looking at that, Matt's saying 1440p would even be mint. Rendering to YouTube in 1440p makes it look well. I've heard so. Camera's just in 1080p. The one that I've currently got, looking at getting a 4K Panasonic X2000. If anybody wants to look it up, that's what I'm looking at. I just got a new computer. The other one was about 5 or 6 years old and done 1080p stuff fine. But if I ever done the drone stuff in 2K, definitely in 4K, it freaked out. So at least now I've got something here that could do 4K if we decide. 1440. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Looks mint. Yeah, Ben Lyons. That is Hamilton Island. That is Den Island. I'm in. Dave, you're coming up. Come up with me. Going up with the family, but going to do the course vlog. So the guys up there have been way more than helpful. So yes, Stephanie. I don't know what Stephanie's position is. Marketing, I believe. She has organised me the drone footage well before, so like a month before. So I could take the drone up, but when you've got this footage, what's the point? So maybe I'll do a vlog up there for the day as well. So we'll do the course vlog by myself. Look, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just worried about how many golf balls I am gonna lose. I've heard a lot of horror stories. I heard about the wind, even if it is calm. It's not overly wide. I need a bigger power board. That's just one power board, Dave. It's actually 6 there, 2, 4, so it's only 5. I got one spare up there, but then I do have another. I've got 2 power points up here. One goes there, and the other one goes up there. But most of these power is for 3 different hard drives. So I've also got another power board just up here. Yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. So I've got a printer over here. I don't know what that does. I've got a tower which you just got. I've got a hard drive up here. Where are we? There. The rugged one there. So that just plugs straight into the USB. And they've got 3 others. So on here basically you just got 500 gig solid state and then a 2 terabyte in there. I've got one that's a 3 terabyte that I have everything I've produced. So this one here is the portable one, which I basically put the stuff that's about to come up. So I've got all the drone footage from the courses we've done and what I need to edit. And then I've got another one up here, which is also just a storage. So yeah, more questions. Let's go, 16 people. More thumbs up would be absolutely mint. Would be mint. But just the one display. But look, I am very much looking forward to going up there and losing a lot of golf balls. But look, I'm sweating down here actually. Oh no, it's a spider. KOORALBYN coming up. We did just have BRIBIE, and I said I'm sorry I didn't get anything out last week. Like I said, in between computers and old computers, different motherboards. Like, I mean, it's such a small motherboard. There's no USB slots. There's one USB little pin, which is where this doofmajiggy's got to go. That antenna. So I had to pull something out. I had to stuff around with it too much. The other one's got a massive motherboard with SATA cables and stuff everywhere. So, yeah, tech, hey, tech. But yeah, no, really looking forward to going up here. KOORALBYN was mint, like I said. Right now, it has had some rain. We filmed it 2 weeks ago or thereabouts. So yeah, exactly. What do we got, Jackson? New courses. Well, like I said, Hamilton Island is coming up. We are looking at heading down to Byron soon. We would like to go up to Bundy as well. We're going to do Mullaney again soon because of the full 18. So the full 18, we only done it as 12 when we were up there last. He's still doing the podcast. Mate, we've done 1 episode and it's just the time to get together. And that's the it's not difficult, but it's not easy to take an hour or 2 and just sit down and chat, especially when there's a lot of stuff coming out. So we've pretty much done all the equipment stuff that we've filmed, so we're starting to put some of it out now. It's difficult. Like, even though there's more time, even though I've got more time, like I said, the hardest gig in Australia, 3 days, 3 full days. It's difficult because Mondays is, if anything, filming of course vlogs. Tuesday, Wednesday is kid stuff, mate. For me, it's get the kids off to school, pick the kids up in the arvo. Tuesdays is martial arts for the both of them. And then Wednesdays, so today, just done free gymnastics for Harrison. And then Jamie's still at dance. And the time is what, 6-ish? 6:15. So it's just a full day there. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I work. Sunday is family day. So it's hard, but I'm trying to get everything I can possibly get done. Because I would like to do this more and more and more. Because I hope you guys enjoy it. That's pretty much the reason why I sort of keep doing it. I enjoy it, but at the end of the day, even if people weren't watching, I'd still do it. It's just something that we've done from the very, very beginning. You're what, Jackson? So we are looking at getting, like I said, a whole lot out of here. Thanks, Jackson. Have a good night. I couldn't give a rat's what people think. We just do what we do anyway because we enjoy doing it. So hopefully on the other side of the camera, people enjoy that as well. But look, at the end of the day, we'll try to travel as much as we can. It is difficult. We just need to set aside things, times. Richard needs to take time off. I need to take time off. So it's hard. Steve, Don, what do we got here? How has COVID affected golf sales? I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. If anything, golf is one of, if not the only sport that's increased rounds played and revenue gained, I believe. Or it is one of. And I thought the PGA or Golf Australia said it was 20+% up. So 20 odd percent up in regards to rounds played. I couldn't tell you what sales are, but certainly more people seem to be out there playing. So yeah, it hasn't been bad in Australia anyway. I know the rest of the world has been under a lot stricter lockdowns than us. We have been very lucky, and even still, golf should stay the way it's almost already a socially distanced sport anyway. So, I mean, you don't really know what I think anyway of all this. So, so Cantlay, a roughie to win the Masters. Betsy, yes, I would say there's a couple of roughies. I would say Patrick Cantlay is a big one. Max Homer, I was gonna say very soon. He's been knocking the door. Cam Davis, I know he's not in the Masters, I don't believe at the moment, but Cam Davis has been playing really well. Cam Smith had a ripper of a week last week. Finished sort of top 10. Doesn't look like Tiger. So yeah, look, Berger's always sold Xander. Xander's always a chance. Matty Dumble. Xander is always a chance. There's a couple of guys there that now you just look at and go, well, look, if they're in the field, massive chance. Massive chance. So, I don't know. Who else? Past winners have been playing all right. Scotty's using Autoflex. Look, I hit Autoflex the other week. Thanks, Matt Crooks. It was it was interesting. It was when you waggled the Autoflex shaft, it felt whippy as buggery. When you swung it, it didn't feel whippy at all. I didn't feel like I gained much, if anything. Look, I hit half a dozen shots, and it was solid. It certainly wasn't a shaft that I'd go, how crap is it? Yeah, I have to do some more testing, but sort of what I was interested in was the directed force putter. I've been interested in getting one for quite a while, and the directed force putter Matt Crooks had was very interesting. I tell you what, I had 10 putts maybe, and the start line was mint. So that's all I can go by. I would like to maybe get Garrett Skinner and or Lee Dagan to sort something out, but yeah. What do we got here? A couple more questions. More questions would be absolutely appreciated. More members at my course since COVID began. Yeah, Matt. I think traveling abroad is going to be something that isn't going to happen, especially in Australia, for a little bit. So more people are either going to spend money internally or spend money internally in their state. So I would see memberships going up, retail going up, rounds played from a golf standpoint going up, which, again, only a good thing. The real conspiracy here is golf actually released this virus. So there you go. The golf did it. So there you go. All those conspiracy theorists out there. Will Cam Smith get rid of the mullet before the Masters? Steve, I hope he doesn't. I was growing a mullet until I decided that I looked homeless. Because I didn't do anything about it. I just kept this long and then just started to grow it out. I do feel like growing a mullet. I actually just want long hair. I'd start to look like Cousin It. Just starts going down my face. I reckon that'd be the way to go. That'd be awesome. Jason Day's starting to come good. Yeah, didn't he change a whole lot of equipment, Andrew? I'm pretty sure he changed almost everything. Ball maybe. I think he changed ball. I think Pikey got him into the driver, the ping driver. Mizuno irons, I think. So yeah, different wedges, artisan wedges or something. So yeah, he's like anything. Any equipment change is a bit funny. I personally don't think, because I'm not a great player and I'm just the same with almost everything. But I suppose those guys are really, really fine tuned to what it feels like, what the spins rates they're hitting, and they want to see that more. They've been using certain things for such a long period of time. When it changes, not the easiest thing to change. I got caught out in a storm at Golf Central last night, hit half me bucket, and no storm just stopped me finish. The range cleared out in 5 minutes. I suppose there, if the wind was coming in sideways, David, there would have been a lot of people gotten wet. Kepka, sneaky bet. Kepka's always sneaky. David Miller, thoughts on the Kirkland putter from Costco. Now, I haven't putted with it. But look, I believe it's stainless steel. Look, I think you can spend money on a putter from $5 in a bargain barrel and hold shitloads of putts, or you could spend $1,000 on a directed force putter and hold just as many putts. All right, so I reckon they'll be just fine if you think they're just fine. Ping certainly have done studies, and a lot of other places have done studies about trying to match up the amount of toe hang to your stroke type. So straight back, straight through, relatively face balance, to massive arc, more toe hang. Now, that works. Doesn't work for everybody though, right? And this is where you need to try it. You need to like the feel of things, and certainly match it up as close as you possibly can. If you've got a massive arc and you go really face balanced, then maybe it won't work. On the other hand, what it can do is actually make your stroke less archy, potentially, if you went to a more of a face balanced putter. So depends on what you're trying to get out of your putting. So yeah, if you're holding putts, hold putts, keep holding putts. You could literally use an old block of wooden timber, a bit of timber from way back, and use it if you want. So yeah, I don't see an issue with that at all. Let's look at some other holes, because I haven't looked at all these, but 18 looks mint. Who's played Hamilton? Tell me a hole and I'll put it on here, the drone flyover. It'd be very, very interesting. I'm knocking cables. Eddie Fitzgerald, I enjoy all your course vlogs, you guys. Good to see all different courses. Thanks, Eddie. That's the whole point. We're just trying to get as many courses we can possibly get done. And I mean, I know we go over stuff again and again and again. Often that when we do things or go back to places, look, we've been doing it for 5 or 6 years. So we're going to go back to courses. Often it's either been just 2 of us or 4 of us, and then we do 2 of us. So it's very rarely is it always the same. And yes, we do play a lot of Ambrose, and we do need to mix that up a little bit. So if there is certain games you want us to play, we'll try to play that. It's more to speed time up than anything, because the way Richo talks, it'd take us 7 hours. It'd take us 7 hours. If you go back and watch Spring Valley, we teed off at about 2 o'clock in the Arvo, thereabouts then in Melbourne, and we didn't finish until 8, 8:15. That was brilliant, actually. It was brilliant. Spring Valley was amazing, and Randall down there was brilliant. So yeah, it's Spring Valley. We're in a little bit of awe. I think Jason Day's playing the Tiger Ball. Yeah, he's playing the Tour BXS. So if anybody has played Hamilton or Den Island, let me know a hole, and I'll put the drone footage up, because I'll be seeing it for the first time probably. I've only checked out a few holes. So we did have BRIBIE. We had BRIBIE with Macklin. We had Jared. We had Lucas Gill, and we had Richo. So that was brilliant to get out there. It's great fun. Great fun. BRIBIE's brilliant. Thanks, Braden. It's magic. Get up there. Probably some of the best greens in Southeast Queensland by miles, by a long way. BRIBIE Woorham is amazing. So, David, have you ever played night golf? Are there any in Australia? Look, Golf Central's trying or going to be building at least a 6-hole pitch and putt, to begin with, I think, coming up this year under lights. So that'd be amazing. Down at Emerald Lakes, 9 holes of night golf on the back 9 at Emerald Lakes. We've done some vlogs of night golf, so go check that out. KDV down the coast at Carrara, there is a pitch and putt down there as well under lights. So there's a few, but not many. So it would be nice if there was more. It would be very nice if there was more. So, because no one wants to tell me anything, let's have a look. What's the 9th hole doing? There you go, 9th hole. Yeah, see, that's giving me nightmares already. Have a look at it. It's bloody tight. Yeah, I think I'm going to need at least 2 dozen balls. I don't know how long that is, but that's a good looking hole. Look at that. Too far left and you get blocked out by the tree. Too far right, you're in the scrub. That looks lovely. Yeah, right. So I'm definitely, yes. Thank you, David. Take more than 2 dozen. I think I will. So you can probably see me have the worst round I've ever had on a vlog. Hopefully it's not too windy, but look, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. Beasley, when you do fittings, do you put do people into 7 woods? I have my 5 wood straight, but low, but my 4 hybrid goes quite high. By the way, I'm fairly slow swinger. It depends on the player. So like you said, Beasley, it depends on where you're striking your 5 wood. Like it comes out low, why? Is it because you strike it low? Is it because you deal off the hell out of it? What is it? So that's what you need to figure out. So the other day I fit a guy from Yapoon. He doesn't like hybrids too much. He loves irons, and that's cool. So we went driver at 12 degrees, and then if we were to go to a 3 wood or 4 wood, it's 16 degrees. So went to a 5 wood. It's going to basically be replacing his 3 wood. So the 5 wood is carrying and going further than what his 3 wood was, because his 3 wood comes off, yeah, fast, but really flat. So trying to get the ball in the air a little bit more, and with the model we chose didn't spin overly much. So that's what we're trying to do, is trying to get the ball in the air and traveling forward as much as you can, because he's a guy that de-lost the hell out of it. Relatively strong grip, hits down it quite a lot, squeezes it out quite low, so a bit more loft, a bit more launch, a bit more spin. So the 5 wood's acting as his 3 wood basically. So you need to get fit, you need to muck around with these things and figure out why you do what you do. Do you deliver low loft? Do you hit it low on the face? Do you hit up on it and low on the face? Do you hit, what do you do? And that's something that we need, or that your fitter needs to figure out. So, yes. Josh Broadbent, just seen 3 balls go there alone. Mate, Josh, like I said, I'm going to have nightmares before I start playing that. Might need a chainsaw Matty double. Yes, I think I will. Like I said, if it's any type of breeze, but I haven't played much. I've played twice in the last month. It's not going to be great. So hopefully I might need some practice getting in. Robert Galloway, you all have fun, bro. Thank you, Robert. Have a great day, great night, great whatever's going on. Hello, Rod. How are you? Just got the new JPX Mizuno 6.5 Project X Forge. Love them, bro. Great clubs. Look, what model head are they? JPX what, mate? But look, Mizuno make great stuff. So does everybody else now. So does everybody else. I don't know a company that makes bad stuff. I think companies make technologically advanced stuff for sure. Now, one criticism I have of maybe one golf club on the market at the moment is probably Apex Pro. And look, no real criticism, like performs well, looks good, all that sort of stuff. But the category I suppose it's trying to push towards is a better player. So a single marker, lower marker, but it makes a tinging noise, real tinging out of such a small head. It's a bit of a weird mixture. Personally, I don't like to hear that. So when I was mucking around with it, not great. But say that performs really well and looks really, really good too. Yeah, the 921 Forge, mate, awesome, rock solid, really, really good club. Fit a lot of people into it. Anybody that spins it a decent amount, very good. Comes off the face super fast. For 31 degrees aloft 7 iron, it's strong, but it's not silly. It can spin a little low, so just watch that. As long as you're launching it and getting the sort of optimal data up there, great. But it comes off super fast, feels really, really good. Might need to have a selection of editing after. Look, what you see, Dave, is what you get on the golf course. So, look, and if I'm hitting it in the scrub all day, it'd take too much time. So basically, I think I tee off at 8 o'clock or thereabouts. So I've got some stuff planned in the afternoon at 2, so it really can't be that long of a round. And I've got to get over there, and I've got to get back and all that. So look, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be brilliant. It's something there that I wish Richo and the other guys could get up there, but we'll organise time to do something. So yeah, people can laugh at me first. Basically, I'm taking one for the team. Certainly taking one for the team. Look, guys, I'm going to take off in a sec because I'm going to duck upstairs for dinner in a sec. But thank you very much for watching. 21 people watching right now. More thumbs up would be amazing. Like I said, Dent, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Love to play in Australia. Robert, get down here if you can, mate. Get down here if you can. Look, I personally don't think travel's going to happen anytime in the next year. Look, this vaccine, whatever, no studies are showing that it actually works. But anyway, hopefully it does, and hopefully people are all good, and hopefully what's been taken away from us for the first time gets given back to us. Because very rarely, there you go, I'm speaking my mind and my truth. I feel that once things are taken away, things very rarely come back. So I'm worried about that for a lot of people. Australia's great. I mean, it's all connected. We could drive if need be, but if they start changing crap and you would need certain things to travel across borders, well, that's going to be shit. But Queensland has some amazing golf courses. So I'm all happy for that. Andrew Simmons, any swing tip vids for hackers and high markers? Not really, Andrew. I try not to delve into the teaching side of things because I feel it's so individualized that so many people I have come for fits think they're doing something. They think they're doing something, so then they'll search for that something, and they're actually doing the opposite. So they're actually exacerbating what they're trying to fix. So yeah, no, I would rather it be more of an individual basis. But look, if you want to contact us, send us a video. I'm sure I could write just something for you and go from there. But that's why I sort of steered away a little bit of the teaching side of things, because it would be so broad. It would be so broad. A lot of guys are doing a great job of that. Crossfield's doing a great job. Me and my golf especially. Plenty of guys. Rick, Pete, you name it. No, not just us. We need to do a series of Richo telling everybody how to fix their swings. So I reckon that'd be great. But mate, if you want to, AussieGolfReviewer@gmail.com, do that for sure. Thank you, Robert. But yeah, look, I just hope everybody's going well. I certainly hope that we've been at least somewhat a reprieve from the nonsense in a lot of people's lives. If you need anything, contact either Richo or I on Facebook. We have our own personal sides of things, or contact the channel via Facebook or YouTube, or email AussieGolfReviewer@gmail.com. Certainly can do that. More than happy to talk. More than happy if people need something. If you want a phone call, we can give you a phone call. Like, at the end of the day, guys, we're all a community. We're all here. We're all in whatever nonsense together, some worse than others. So if we can help out in any way, don't be afraid to get on contact with us or anybody else. So look, this is probably the first time, I suppose, I don't want to say in people's lives, but people are starting to realize that things aren't just given, right? Things can be hard, and the world has certainly been very easy. And I personally hope governments don't make it harder, and they certainly are, of what I'm seeing. I hope that people are allowed to make a living, except for, I know a lot of businesses have been shut down. I know it's extremely negative, but look, that's the world we're living in at the moment. Like, these governments are not going to pay for you to shut your place down and reopen back up, and that's bullshit. So look, you can believe what you want. I can believe what I want. I certainly think people are struggling in more ways than one, whether it be from getting sick or whether it be from being sick of what's going on. So there is a lot of in between there, and I hope we can all, I don't know, there certainly needs to be a middle ground somewhere for a lot of this stuff. But guys, I'm going to finish up. Thank you very much for watching as always. I'm going to sneak upstairs. Stay safe, be well. Like I said, contact us if there is anything you need or would like. We can talk, we can text, we can email, whatever you like. More questions will be fantastic for the coming weeks. Try to get Richo for a Monday show and get a few more vlogs up and running. Like I said, probably have some Callaway stuff tomorrow night, and we'll go from there. The animals are going crazy. Right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Leave the comments below. More thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. Whatever. Can't wait to have some nightmares about Hamilton. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.